Hi children. Last class we saw how participants saw the civil disobedience movement. Now let's discuss the limits of civil disobedience movement. Not all social groups were moved by the abstract concept of Swaraj. The Dalits, Muslims, industrial workers and businessmen did not participate fully. First group, let's see Dalits. Nation's untouchables. Gandhiji opposed all forms of untouchability. He called them Harijans. Harijans mean the children of God. Mahatma Gandhi declared that Swaraj would not come for 100 years if untouchability was not eliminated. He called the untouchables Harijans or children of God, organized satyagraha to secure them entry into the temples and access to public wells, tanks, roads and schools. He himself cleaned toilets to dignify the work of sweepers and persuaded the upper caste people to change their heart and stop the practice of untouchability. Gandhiji organized satyagraha for their entry into temple and other public places. Many Dalit leaders like B.R. Ambedkar sought political endowment and organized Depressed Classes Association in 1930 and clashed with Mahatma Gandhi at Second Roundtable Conference by demanding separate electorate for Dalits. When the British government conceded Ambedkar's demand, Gandhiji began a fast unto death. He believed that separate electorates for Dalits would slow down the process of their integration into society. Later, Ambedkar accepted Gandhi's demand and Pune Pact in 1932 was signed between Ambedkar and Gandhiji, granted reserved constituencies to Dalits. In 1930, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar organized into an organization called the Depressed Classes Association. His idea about the depressed classes differed from that of Mahatma Gandhi. He wanted a separate electorate for the Dalits. He favored political empowerment for depressed classes to resolve the problem of their social disabilities. He signed the Pune Pact with Gandhiji and the Congress, securing reserved seats for Dalits in the provincial and central legislative council to be voted in general election. Now, we can see the next group, Muslims. What about Muslim? Some of the Muslim political organizations in India were also lukewarm in their response to the civil disobedience movement. What were the reasons? Decline of the Khilafat non-cooperation movement alienated Muslims from Congress. We saw that Muslims actively participated in the Khilafat non-cooperation movement. But when Gandhiji suspended the movement, they were unhappy. Open association of Congress with Hindu Mahasabha also widened the gap. Militant passions in both communities provoked clashes and riot. Every riot deepened the distance between the two communities. The major differences were over the question of representation in the future assemblies that were to be elected. Muslim League demanded separate electorate with Hindu Mahasabha rejected. So, what were the reasons for the lukewarm response of some Muslim organizations to the civil disobedience movement? Decline of Khilafat non-cooperation movement alienated Muslims from Congress. The Congress was more closely associated with the Hindu nationalist groups like Hindu Mahasabha. The relationship between Hindus and Muslims worsened. Each community began to provoke other community, leading to communal clashes and riots. Muslim leaders and intellectuals were concerned about their minority status in India and feared that their culture and identity would be suppressed by the domination of Hindu majority. Muslims were disappointed with the way the civil disobedience movement ended without any concrete outcome. Now, let's discuss some questions and answers related to this topic. Explain the reasons for the lukewarm response of Muslim organizations to the civil disobedience movement. What were the reasons? Decline of the Khilafat non-cooperation movement alienated Muslims from Congress. The Congress was more closely associated with the Hindu nationalist groups like the Hindu Mahasabha. Relationship between Hindus and Muslims worsened. Each community began to provoke other community, leading to communal clashes and riots. Muslim leaders feared that their identity would be suppressed by the domination of Hindu majority. Now next we can see how did Gandhiji try to integrate the depressed classes into society. So Gandhiji called Dalits as Harijans or the children of God. He organized satyagraha for their entry into temples and other public places. Many Dalit leaders like Ambedkar sought political endowment and organized depressed classes association in 1930. So next, write a short note on Pune Pact. So here we can see Dalit leaders like Ambedkar. He established depressed classes association in 1930 and clashed with Mahatma Gandhi at second roundtable conference by demanding separate electorate for Dalits. When British government conceded Ambedkar's demand, Gandhiji began a fast unto death. He believed that separate electorate for Dalits could slow down the process of their integration into society. Later, Ambedkar accepted Gandhiji's demand and Pune Pact was signed between Gandhiji and Ambedkar in 1932. Next class, we will discuss the sense of collective belonging.